Hey guys, it's Mr. Johnson or Mr. Nivek. I came today to talk to you a little bit about math game. So in your box, you should have gotten some dice and some cards. I'm going to show you one math game that I used to play as a kid. I have two dice. Maybe you have some more dice around your house. You take the dice. You do this. Let's see. Right there, I have 5 times 1. 5 and 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, I do it again. 4 times 1 is what? 4, right? Okay. Keep getting ones. Let's see if I can get something good. Drop the 4 times 3. I told this in your last video is 12, right? So you can take these dice. You can just test yourself on all the way up to your time 6 times 6, right? Because there's size, so we can go all the way up to 36 on this dice. But maybe you have some other dice you can play 12 times up to your 12 times tables. Um, Other thing is cards. This is a game you can play with your friends. So I'm going to open my cards. Just give me 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Opening my cards. So we played dice. There's some other manipulatives in there, some counters. 2. Here we go. Take your cards. And a box of cards. There are 52 cards, right? Half of 52 is I want to say 26, and half of 26 is 13, right? So I get rid of that. I take my cards. First thing you want to do is you want to shuffle your cards. Da, da, da. There's a couple of blinks, so be careful here. Like here was a blink in my deck. I'll shuffle my cards. I don't have another partner here to show me, but I'm going to show you either which way. So I'm shuffling. Depending, some people shuffle differently than I do. So I have 2 cards. So I take my cards. I have 1 card. So I have a 9 card, right? And I have an 8 card. This is a game you can play by yourself. And I think in my head, 9 times 8 is what? 9 times 8 is 72. So, what about this one? 7. Got my 7 card. And I have my 6 cards. 7 times 6 is, this was in our last video, 42. So you can take these cards and play. And maybe you can play against your family. So you take, real quick, 9 times 8. And the first person who can get it will go. So these are ways to practice. I wanted to show you some other things because you had some cool manipulatives in here. You had some counters, right? And I kind of showed this on paper, but I'll show you again. Remember, we had 2 pairs. Let's think about our counters, right? We had 2 pairs of shoes, so there was 1 pair. We had 1 pair of shoes, that's 2 shoes. But I said I bought 3 pairs, right? So here we go. There's another pair. Then I said, how many pairs did I have together? Which is 6. So 2 times 3 is 6. So really what I did is say 1 pair is 2. I bought 3 total pairs. And now I have 6. Remember I showed you the array? Remember this is an array. Oh, you can't see that right there. 1, array. So 1, 2. This is how you measure area. Because area is length times width. Or base times height. There's an area. Instead of doing 4 times 3, instead of doing counting all that, I could just do 4 at the top, 3 at the bottom, 3 on the side, and I get 4 times 3, and I should have 12 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12. Yes, 12. And I talked a little bit about grouping, right? So your teacher puts you in a field trip group. They said 3 people, 4 groups of 3, right? 4 groups of 3, 4 groups of 3. There's 1 group there, 1 group here, 1 group there, and 1 group there. Everybody else does not matter. And 4 groups of 3 is 12, right? So 4 times 3, so that would be 12 people total. How many people were there total on the field trip? There were 12. All right. So take those things in mind. I'll stay tuned for our next week's video on place value. Have a great day, and I'll see you when we talk about place value.